Hey guys, welcome to my video. In today's video, we're gonna open the first ever for this channel, Glossybox. I would first like to say that I love that I don't have to open this with scissors. It has like a pull tab. So much safer for this channel where we can't be trusted with scissors. We have this really cool animal print. Every time I see animal print now, I get that Carole Baskin song stuck in my head. That's like a parody song. I get that stuck in my head. Hopefully that doesn't happen for the rest of this video. The theme is Wild Thing, which goes with our wild print up here. This is my first ever Glossybox, and I also received this Glossybox for free in exchange for my honest, unbiased review, and you are going to get my completely honest review. If this is your first time unboxing with me, the way my beauty boxes work normally is that I unbox everything and just show it briefly. I take a break, turn my camera off, go do some research on the internet, and I come back with a naked face, put it all on my face while I tell you what I found on the internet. So it's a little bit of research and a try on as well. So here's the details. Glossybox is a beauty subscription. You get 5 deluxe size items with a retail value of about $60 or more. Price of the box is $21 per month. However, they did give me a discount code for 22% off, which is like a really weird number, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it's not 20 or 25, but it's exactly 22% off, and that is Jessica22. Jessica, my name, Jessica 22, and you get 22% off of your first box when you subscribe to Glossybox. That is just a promo code. It is not an affiliate code. It's not a referral code. I don't get anything if you use it. So if you find something better than 22% online, perfectly fine signing up with that instead of mine. So now that we got all the details out of the way, let's open her up. Ooh, it's wrapped in a little bow. This is pretty, like, the packaging is really nice compared to other beauty boxes, I'm not gonna lie. Everything else usually has like maybe a sticker, or I think BoxyCharm just has like foam holding it together, but this looks really nice with this bow. It's almost like a present. So we got it ripped open. Are you the type of person that when you get a present, you rip open the paper, or you rip open, or are you like a careful person that peels the tape? I'm normally a careful person, but this was too hard to get that sticker off. Right away, I'm gonna pull this item out. It is the Eyeko London I Do Liquid Eyeliner. I do own this eyeliner. I do own the I Do eyeliner, and I do like it. It's so weird to keep saying I do. You could see here, it is very black in color. It has this felt tip, but I do think that this makes it a lot easier to do like a thicker wing eyeliner look. I really like this. The next item I found in the box is Bellapierre Cosmetics Kissproof Lip Cream in Rose Petal. I do not know anything about this brand, to be perfectly honest, but I did hear Glossybox has European brands in it, so there are probably brands in here that I have never heard of before. Just looking at the box, I can see that it's Leaping Bunny certified. Leaping Bunny is kind of the most strict cruelty-free because it involves the entire supply chain. This also says it's kiss-proof lip cream. That is the color. It's really gorgeous. It has a doe foot applicator. We have some skincare. First one that I found, this is a face mask. It's the FX CBD Charcoal Face Mask Purifying and Brightening. It says it has 50 milligrams of hemp-based cannabinoids. I actually just bought my first ever set of CBD masks from a FabFitFun edit sale recently, and I loved what they did for my skin. So we're definitely gonna use it, and we're gonna use it on camera because I said I'm gonna try everything on. I found some more skincare, and this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. So if you know, I do have a little bit of an issue with cleansing balms, because some of them, not all of them, and I have not checked the ingredients on this, but you bet in the second part of this video that we will talk about it, some of the cleansing balms contain plastic or microplastic in them, and it's not good for your skin. It's also not good for our environment because it goes down our waterways and all of that. You've definitely heard me talk about it before. So I usually prefer cleansing oils to cleansing balms, but that being said, I really trust Elemis and I trust their ingredients. After I read the ingredients list, do I still believe in all of their products and stand behind them? We'll find out. And it looks like a shadow palette and it's very pretty. It looks like the packaging for this is what everything is themed off of. These are really nice colors. They're pretty neutral. I'm not like the biggest neutral fan, but I do like that these are very like shimmery. So I think we're gonna probably play with this one here and maybe this silver one too. And we'll do something basic, but we'll make it like glitter, you know? Looking at everything I got, it looks like almost everything I got is full size. Like these three things are definitely full size items. And this is a little bit smaller than a normal like Elemis bottle, so this is more like a deluxe sample size. And then I don't really know what to constitute sheet masks. Technically one mask is full size because you can buy one mask at a time. I'm gonna go do my research now. I am not gonna come back with a naked face because we're gonna use this to take my makeup off when I get back.
A few moments later.
We're back, got my hair out of my face, and we are gonna start with the cleansing balm. This balm is a mixture of oils and wax. It does have beeswax, so it is not vegan. If you ever feel like a residue after using a cleansing balm, it's probably because of a plastic ingredient. This Elemis cleansing balm is free of that ingredient, which I absolutely love. It also melted into my hands really nicely and into my skin really nicely. I don't know that it was completely taking all of my makeup off. It did a pretty good job. The biggest complaint though is that it is very floral scented, and if you have any aversion to a scented product or to fragrance, this one is very strong. And even reading some of the reviews, it seemed like the negative reviews were about the scent. Overall, it gets a 4.7 star rating, which is very high, with 615 reviewers, with 512 of those reviewers giving it a 5-star review, saying how great it works, that it leaves a nice feel afterwards. This is definitely a deluxe sample size. It is 0.7 ounces. A full size is 3.7. The full size price is $64 US at Ulta, and this one would be about $12.10 if you use the conversion of ounces to full size. I would say with the first round I got the majority of my makeup off, but we gotta do it again. Elemis is a cruelty-free brand, but because this product contains beeswax, it is not vegan. You are up close and personal now. It got my waterproof mascara off, it got my brows off, and I did use a waterproof brow pomade. And the only part I had some difficulty with is my lipstick. I used Lip Sense that is actually really hard to get off. Some of my other cleansing oils are able to get it off. So I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10 rating on how well it took my makeup off. The next product is the CBD FX, and this is their charcoal mask. You could have received one of 3 masks: aloe vera, rose, or charcoal. Charcoal is their purifying brightening, so I'm really glad I got that one. Based on their website, CBD FX is a cruelty-free brand. The retail price for the mask is $6.99, and that is for 1 mask, so this is a full-size item technically. One of the positives about this mask is that it only takes 10 minutes, which I absolutely love. I am very pressed for time, even when I'm on quarantine. So I do like that I only need to invest 10 minutes to get the benefits from this purifying mask. One thing I would caution, especially about this mask though, is that it has peppermint oil. There are some really good skin benefits to peppermint oil, but it could also be an irritant if that's not something that would be good for your skin. It also has some citrus extracts and a few acids like ascorbic acid, citric acid, and lactic acid. Again, those are all great ingredients for skincare, but I just wouldn't recommend them for extremely sensitive skin. This product only had 10 reviews available, but they were all positive, and it has a 4.9 star rating with those 10 reviews. The main skin benefiting ingredients in this one is sodium hyaluronate, which is the sodium salt of hyaluronic acid and is a prime anti-aging ingredient. It also contains activated charcoal, which is known to absorb different toxins, oils, all of that, so on your skin it can help pull those impurities out of your pores. Because of that menthol or peppermint oil, it does give you a slight tingling feeling on your face, which I actually thought was refreshing, but again, probably not refreshing for someone with really sensitive skin. The Steve Laurent eyeshadow palette does not really have enough reviews available. There were some Glossybox reviews actually, but I'm not 100% sure how much weight to put on those. It is a 4.5 star rating. I think because Glossybox is sending this to everyone, and some people just might not like neutral shadows, or some people might just not like shimmers in general. It's different when you read reviews for a subscription box than when you read reviews for someone who makes the purchase, because it would be that the person making a purchase and then leaving their review would likely be purchasing it because it's something they would normally gravitate towards. So some people in subscription boxes leave negative reviews on some items because it's just not an item that they like, or it's just not a color scheme that they like. And that happens with me all the time. You see me do that in some of my unboxings as well. So it does have a 4.5 on Glossybox's website, but again, I do take that with a grain of salt because it's usually a little bit lower than it would be on a regular website. This is full size. It is gluten-free, it is cruelty-free, and the retail value is $40. As I'm using this palette, it is so nice to work with. It's blending really seamlessly, and it did not have very much kickback or fallout or whatever you want to call it. It was a really easy palette to use actually. I think any level, any skill level could use it. I usually don't love neutral palettes, but that being said, I just opened another neutral palette in my BoxyCharm Premium, and if I was comparing the two, just like I needed a neutral palette, which one would be better? The quality on this, I would say, is about 10 times better than the quality on the shadows in that palette. That is just my personal opinion from using them. I used very similar brushes. I created a very similar look, kind of like a smoky-eyed look. These two colors down here, this one's slightly lighter, and you can tell on camera, and you might be able to tell on my swatches as well, but they're so similar that I'm not really sure that you're really getting like enough variation. I feel like I could make this one that light. So for me, I don't know if you necessarily needed those two shades like that, but otherwise I really like the palette. I came out with a nice smoky eye. It was definitely not a difficult palette to use. Like I said, this is super beginner friendly. For the Eyeko eyeliner, I've used this product before. I own it, but I'm gonna use it again on camera for you guys. The Eyeko eyeliner has a 4.4 star rating with 1,267 reviewers. Positives say that it's very black and it's easy to apply because of its felt tip. And there are a few negatives. Some of those were that it's not good for the waterline, or that it's not completely smudge proof or waterproof. I have used this product and I do find it to be completely smudge proof. I also have oily skin, so I'm not 100% sure if it just has to do with the pH of the skin of some of those negative reviewers, but my own personal review is that it is extremely smudge proof. And Eyeko London is also a cruelty-free brand. This eyeliner is full size and it retails for $20. I will say, using this Eyeko eyeliner, it was a little more difficult than using my other Eyeko eyeliner. It's the exact same eyeliner, the I Do eyeliner, but this one felt a little bit more dry, and I'm not really sure why there's this difference. It was obviously brand new and unopened, so I can't see that it would dry out or anything, but it's still got my eyeliner on there, and it was still really simple to use because of the felt tip. Now we have our lipstick. It's gonna be kind of dark to go with my smoky eye, but it's fine. We're fine. And for this Bellapierre Kiss Proof Lip Cream, is a 4-star rating. However, it has really mixed reviews. On some sites it has a 2.2, and on other sites it has above a 4-star. Some of them that have 4-star, for example, have some that are really low and some that are really high. So I don't know if it's all personal preference. The positives are about it being long lasting and that it's actually smudge proof. It has a retail value of $20, and this is also a full-size item. Some of the negatives were about it not fully drying on your lips, or that it was giving a sticky, tacky feeling afterwards. And then some people said that it was drying to their lips. So not only that it didn't dry while they were wearing it, but also that after they removed it, their lips were much drier than they were before. This product does contain beeswax, so it is not vegan, but the company is cruelty-free, which makes the entire box cruelty-free. I love that it dries matte, but I can totally feel that feeling that they're talking about in the reviews. It like makes your lips kind of stick together. Like it's not fully dried down, it's extremely sticky. It's super weird because if you just open it and smell it, it kind of smells like that zebra gum. If you've ever had that zebra gum that's like rainbowish and it has like a nice fruity taste to it. That's what it smells like. But after I apply it to my lips, it now has kind of a chemical scent to it that is not pleasant whatsoever. So I'm not 100% sure what reaction is happening on my lips to completely change this beautiful smell to whatever is going on down here. I don't know why some people were saying that it was difficult to apply. I thought it was really easy to apply, and it definitely didn't apply patchy on my lips. Again, it could be a certain color or something like that, but overall I didn't find that to be my experience. So now let's test it. It says that it's kiss proof. Pretty good. Rubs a little if you're like really like, if you were making out with someone. You can see it kind of gave me a slight pink color. That is a true test for me. I do not like any lipstick to be on my teeth or my coffee cup. This is actually a really good lip color as far as smudge proof goes. Retail values are slightly off, but again, it says because of conversion that might actually happen. So I looked up retail value based on how it's selling in the US, and the retail value of my box is $99. The retail value listed on here is like $101. So it's a couple dollars off, but has probably something to do with conversion rates changing. Every single item in my box was cruelty free, and for me, that is one of the major factors for me falling in love with a box. Even though my box is worth $99 retail value, that does not mean that's how much value I found. So let's go through each product one by one. For the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, I did have to use it twice, but I still found value in it because it is a plastic-free balm and it did end up taking my makeup off. So I'm gonna put that over here. For the CBD-FX Charcoal Face Mask, I actually thought my face felt amazing afterwards. It really did feel like it was clean and tingly, and I actually liked the peppermint oil in this. It's still a little bit wet because I put the mask on it afterwards. For the Steve Laurent palette, despite the fact that I don't normally gravitate toward neutral palettes, I absolutely loved the formula on this one, and this is definitely a palette that I could see myself using regularly. So it is also going over here. For the Eyeko liner, this is tricky because I own this and I love it. I actually really love it. There was just something up with this one. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it was like traveling in the heat, or just something happened where for some reason it didn't give me as smooth of application as the other Eyeko liners that I have. But I'm gonna give the box a benefit of the doubt and just say this is like an accidental dud. But overall, if somebody else were to receive this, they would probably love it because I do love the other two that I have owned in the past. So I am gonna put it over here, but I don't know if I'll use this one because it's a little harder to use than the other one that I have in my drawer over there. For me, this product does contain beeswax. I don't mind beeswax. I'm not a completely vegan. I do use honey and beeswax sometimes. It is something that I prefer to not have in my products, and especially my products that go on my lips because the lip area is such sensitive skin. But then after application, I do love that it's smudge proof, but the feeling, the dryingness, and the smell is just too much for me. That's too many negatives. Now it has 4 negatives and 1 positive, the fact that it'll stay all day, and the color is freaking gorgeous, so I guess it has 2 positives. I'm not trying to say this is a terrible product, but it's not the right product for me. Total value to me, personal value, of $79, which is great for a $21 box. And I really thought that the items were quality items in the box. Even the lipstick is a quality item. It just has a few things that for me are deal breakers. So the fact that it's really smudge proof, like the formulation for it to not come off on my hand or my cup and barely on my finger, like you could almost make out with this and it would not come off. So the quality is definitely there. I just couldn't get past the feeling, although the feeling is going away the longer I wear it. And the scent is still here. That part is not going away. But overall, I would say that I really loved this box. I love the theme and I love the products. Thank you so much to Glossybox for letting me try it out. You guys can get one for yourself. Unfortunately, the May box is already sold out. I did check on their website. Let me know what you think about this box. Is this a box you would like to see me unbox again on this channel? Sound off in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you guys next time.